2 News, Maryland's most accurate forecast.
And if you're thinking about dinner tonight, well, we are dealing with dry conditions, but it still is cold out there. Temperatures in the Inner Harbor right at 37 degrees, but we're noticing a few clouds here or there, but overall not too active at the moment. But that will be changing over the next couple of hours. We have an Arctic front headed our way. Temperatures, though, anywhere from the mid-30s toward the upper 30s at this hour. And we're noticing that especially across our region, but we're noticing a little cooler toward Havre de Grace and a little cooler toward Cockeysville and even Jarrettsville at 32 degrees. Now, as we recap today's high temperatures, we topped out at 40 degrees. Overall, it was a pleasant day. We had a little breeze. Well, we had some breezy conditions at times throughout the day, but overall, it still was a pretty nice day. But we were still below normal, and we're expecting cold conditions to linger as we head throughout the next 2 days. And tonight, especially, we will be feeling colder, and then we'll be looking for flurries east as that Arctic front passes our region. And then as we head toward Friday, we're still looking at the threat for wintry weather. But let's focus in on the cold. And as we show you this wind chill, I want you to notice 5 a.m., 7 a.m., 9 a.m. as you are getting ready to head to work and school, as you're thinking about grabbing coffee or tea, you will have to grab all those warm items and those warm layers because we are talking about some very cold wind chills out there, some very cold conditions, and you'll feel it, feeling like 5 degrees as we start the day out in some areas. And it's all due in part to the wind and the cold that'll be moving in. As we look at the wind at this evening, we'll notice the winds picking up to range anywhere from 10 to about 20 miles per hour. We could even have gusts higher than that. And as we head throughout the day, Wednesday, we will stay breezy. Wind gusts potentially above 20 miles per hour. When you factor in those strong wind gusts and cold air moving in, that will lead to, again, a bitterly cold day. Now, at the moment, we're dealing with clear skies out there now, but this Arctic front has already triggered lake effect snow showers back toward our north and west, and it will continue to move in our direction, sweeping across our region as we head throughout the early evening. And as we take a look at the forecast, you see some of those flurry chances out there. I think a lot of that will wrap up in the early evening hours. And then overnight, we're just talking about cold conditions. And we're barely reaching to near 30 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. So again, we're starting out cold. We'll have a cold afternoon. We'll have a cold evening. It will be a cold day, so you'll need to bundle up for it. And as we look ahead to what's on the way for the end of the work week, after the cold, we're looking at a wintry system moving in. As of now, it looks like the system is slowing down, so we could see some snow potentially later in the morning and even into parts of the afternoon. We still have to track where this forecast takes the system, but this means if you're traveling anywhere on Friday, if you're thinking about doing anything outdoors, it's a day you want to bring everything inside because we're still dealing with wet weather in the forecast. And tonight, especially after 8 p.m. and 9 p.m., we are talking about some cold conditions, temperatures back down into the upper teens and even lower 20s across a lot of our area. Wind chill concerns out there. Again, cold weather dominating the forecast for this evening, so dress accordingly. And think about the pets overnight, too. You may want to bring them in. As we look at the 7-day forecast, we're talking about cold conditions through Wednesday, even into Thursday. And then Friday, we're dealing with that wintry mix, that system rolling through. Saturday, we're drier, but we're warmer. And Sunday, we're dealing with rain and warmth and wind.
All right, thanks.